we're hearing that there's going to be some sort of like competition committee similar to what, the NFL has or what the NBA has, more, I guess, attuned to that, where, in 2023, they're going to start talking about new rules changes and whatever. But for sure, it looks like the shift might be on its last legs here. Dave, what do you make of that concept?
I'm sort of, you can play both sides like most things.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the competition committee getting different, and I don't know exactly who's on that committee, but hopefully it's some field personnel, some front office, some ownership, so you can kind of collaborate and kind of come to some consensus. But, yeah, with the shift, I definitely like the way that certainly makes guys like Max Muncy, we've talked about Freddie Freeman, better baseball players, Cody Bellinger. But I do like the way of, with the rules, how they have been, you're trying to get outs. And so with the shift, allowable, permissible, to move three guys to the other side of the diamond, put Manny Machado in short right field, it's smart. But to kind of play it more straight, potentially have spikes on the dirt or just two guys on one side of the infield, I'm okay with it, and it's up to players to just kind of adjust. But I see it both ways.
Yeah, really. I see it. Just again, I'm just as a fan, obviously, and I just don't want to see like hardliners by your lefties that would normally find grass being caught by a third baseman out in short right center field. Like, that's just, as a fan, it's just, I want to see movement. I want to see you, we've been talking about your strategy so much. I want to see you hitting and running, right? I want to see gappers. I want to see guys going from first to third, first to home. That's, triples, like that's the sort of thing I want to see. And it just seems to be missing strikeout, walk, or home run. It's what it seems to be these days.
And I think that's a great point, and that's real. That's a real, that's a really, that narrative, that thought is very common. And I do believe that it will take away the just swinging for the fences kind of narrative where, if I'm hitting balls and lining them to short right field and I got a third baseman there, I'm more apt to now just try to elevate and not try to hit line drives. So now if guys are getting rewarded for hitting a ball, in the 5.5, that Tony Gwynn hole to the right-handed pull side, or the lefty in the 4 hole, and you're going to see more action, more balls in play, and that's what fans want.
Do you like a pitch clock? Are you up for that?
I do. And I think it's one of those things that players are very adaptable. So I think early on it's going to be something different, but I do think that in between pitches and nothing against my old buddy Valverde, but, that human rain delay, guys like that walking around the mound and in between pitches to kind of speed it up, I think it's good for the game. And it's just that rhythm that I think that fans certainly need.
Maybe you should go on this committee, Dave. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, why don't you talk to Mr. Manfred and get me on there?
I'm serious. Like, coaches in the NFL are on the competition committee. I mean, Vrabel, for instance, is and Tomlin's been on it for a while. Sean Payton used to be on it. I mean, you're a former player too. You've got a lot. Why not?
I appreciate it, and I do think that it shouldn't just be. And I might get a letter in the mail, but I do think that ownership. It shouldn't just be management. It shouldn't just, it should be kind of everyone that has some skin in the game. And, no one sees more baseball than the field manager. So, we'll see how it plays out.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.